Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And Wizards of the Coast is at it again. Apparently some Final Fantasy kits got sent to Brazil and they want them back or else. And you know what that means?
Well, how are they going to... Okay, so it's in Brazil.
It's in Brazil.
What are they going to do?
Put the Pinkertons on a plane and send them to Brazil, I guess. I don't know. So we're going to talk about this because we know that Wizards is crazy when it comes to this kind of stuff getting leaked, but it's too late. It's all over Reddit. All the cards are on Reddit. Everybody knows what's in the decks. And I didn't even know there was a Final Fantasy expansion, but I should have figured there would be because they literally have everything else. And I don't even know what the hell Magic is anymore. It's just like a garbage dump for all these different IPs.
Pretty much.
So let's talk about this. Speaking of garbage dumps, they actually dumped them into landfills.
Oh, yeah, they had dumped them in landfills. That's right, they did, because their stock was down. Yep.
Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. You'll get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo.
So funny story how Hasbro got or why they got Wizards of the Coast. They bought them because they wanted the Pokemon cards. And then plot twist, Pokemon makes its own cards now, and they wound up getting D&D for free. It was like a bonus. But they're definitely milking Magic, and now we've got Final Fantasy cards, which actually look pretty good. I mean, I love Final Fantasy. So
them getting mad about it seems to me like anti-marketing. And I'll tell you why. It's really stupid because besides the fact that it's going to piss people off and they're going to be like, you're overreaching and it's ridiculous. If you have everything out there and people can see what could be in there, they're going to see things they're very excited about and they want to get. So that's going to make them want to buy more cards to get what they wanted. Whereas if you don't let people know about what's in it ahead of time and it's all a surprise, people will not buy it. They might wait a while to see what comes out, to see what they can get online cheaper or whatever.
Yeah.
And they won't spend as much money. Oh, I just want 5 of those cards. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, they could do it the same way, the other way too, if they already know. But what I'm saying is people might be more interested in buying the cards if they see them ahead of time. That
is true. I'm actually looking at them. I'm like, I don't collect Magic cards, but I like some of these. I don't know.
I don't know if I give them your money, though. They're being
dicks.
I
don't want to give WotC any of my money. But, so I got to give a hat tip to Bounding in the Comics, and they talk about it. And they also bring up the Pinkertons. So for those of you who don't know the story behind the Pinkertons and WotC, a couple of years ago, a YouTuber, I think it was a YouTuber, got a card set early because the distributor sent it to him by accident. And then Hasbro, rather than just politely sending him an email and saying, hey, could you maybe take that video down until the card set is officially released? No. They sent the Pinkertons to his house to shake him down.
I think they had pre-ordered it and they actually sent it to him early or something. And
yeah. Well, I think it was the wrong set. I think what happened was the names were similar. I think that the distributor sent the wrong set or something.
Yeah, but you'd think if you got the wrong one, you'd say something. But then again,
no. This is current year. We go immediately to social media and post everything.
I'm just saying their behavior. Yeah, their behavior is just going too far. Like, there's mistakes can happen, and their behavior just is ridiculous.
So this is we'll go out to the original article here, but just this first paragraph sums it all up. Once again, Wizards is scrambling to cover their own screw up after an error on behalf of Wizards of the Coast resulted in their Final Fantasy themed Magic the Gathering set breaking its street date far earlier than scheduled. We're talking months. We're talking like 3 months early.
Well, it was supposed to be 2 months because that was June.
Maybe it's June. Yeah. What month is it? Oh yeah. Okay. You're right.
April.
You're right. I'm like, wait, I thought it was still March. I'm like, 1, 2, 3.
No,
okay.
It's April.
Yeah, you're right. The distributor responsible for delivering said materials has warned retailers that they could face massive penalties unless they return the accidentally released products in an explicitly undamaged state. Basically, you did not open them.
But if they've already, okay. So did the retailers put them out in the stores not knowing?
I don't know. Let's go to the
because if we're talking like retailers had them and didn't sell them, well, that's easy enough. But if the retailers, mistakenly put them out and people bought them, which clearly they did because they have pictures of cards, they're going to come after those people and yell at them for selling them early. And it could have just been a employee didn't realize there was a, street date on it.
Yeah, this happened. I remember when people cared about Star Wars and they brought the original unaltered DVDs out of the original trilogy. Or no, I'm sorry, it was a special edition, but had the unaltered version as a bonus disc, and they just like dumped.
The DVDs, because we found it early.
Yeah, they were like a month early at Kmart or something like that. So two things people don't care about. Two things that are dead now: Star Wars and Kmart. But,
three things: DVDs, pretty much too.
So, and DVDs, yeah, there we go. All right, so this is coming from mtg.cardsrealm.com. A Brazilian distributor has issued an urgent statement to retailers after they screwed up, after identifying a distribution error involving Universes Beyond Final Fantasy kits sent erroneously by Wizards of the Coast. So Wizards made the F up.
Ultimately, it's Wizards' own fault.
Yes. The company requests that the establishments that receive the materials make the immediate return with the guarantee that the cost of this process will be borne by the distributor itself.
Whoa. So Wizards fucked up, and now there's blame that the Brazilian distributor has to pay for it.
Yeah.
Let me get this correct. It was their own oopsie.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
That sounds about right. Hasbro's got to save money now, guys. They can't be paying for their own mistakes. No, it's got to be somebody else's problem. According to the official statement, retailers who receive Final Fantasy pre-release kits should contact the company so that the return procedures can be carried out correctly. It is essential that the products are returned without any violation or risk applicable penalties by Wizards of the Coast. We know that means put the Pinkertons on a plane.
Again, to clarify, the mistake was made by Wizards of the Coast. They're going to make the distributor pay for the return the shipping. But if you accidentally did anything wrong, you're going to be in trouble even though it was their fault.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I'm just making sure I'm following you correctly. This is about the dumbassery I'd expect.
Furthermore, if any kit has been opened or used, the company asks that this situation be reported urgently to avoid possible sanctions from Wizards of the Coast.
Gosh. At this point, don't carry Wizards of the Coast products.
No.
Honestly, it's not fucking worth it. They make a mistake, and then everybody down the chain has to pay for their mistake.
I know.
Or they can just own their mistake and say, oopsie.
No, they can't do that. It's too easy. So I know that there are some comic shops, game stores that have stopped carrying Magic the Gathering, and that was their bread and butter for years. They're switching over to Pokemon cards. But there are some that are like, they've killed the secondary market. People just aren't feeling it. And I'm like, this is their golden goose, right?
This doesn't help.
This does not help. Statement highlights the importance of store owners' collaboration so the problem can be resolved quickly without major complications. It'd be a real shame if the Pinkertons showed up. Here's the full statement. Attention retailers, we have identified that Wizards of the Coast has been sending Final Fantasy kits in error.
Okay, so they admit right from the get-go, it was their fault.
Yes.
Okay, keep that in mind. They admit their fault.
Due to commercial policy, we require that whoever received the item return it to the distributor. We will bear the cost of the return.
Okay, they're paying for the return. Okay, the way it said it was the distributor. Earlier, they said the distributor had to pay for it.
Well, I think it is. It's because they're saying Wizards. I think it is the distributor.
Okay, the Wizards, not the but it was Brazilian
Wizards will probably pay them back. I'm guessing.
Right, the Brazilian distributor. So it was Wizards distributor to the Brazilian distributor. So that was very unclear. Okay, so Wizards is paying it back. Okay, that makes way more sense because I was like, that would be shit. But I wouldn't be surprised.
But at least they're supporting Brazil, because I heard that like D&D, they're not even translating it into Portuguese, and D&D is huge in Brazil. If you received a Final Fantasy pre-release kit, contact your consultant so we can make arrangements. If not, we'll break your freaking fingers. No, I added that. It's extremely important that this material is returned undamaged. If this has occurred, please notify a distributor urgently to avoid any penalties from Wizards.
Why would you have penalties if you're the ones that fucked up?
Because...
And then I love the image they chose. Like, I'm going to,
Sephiroth is going to impale you. That Sephiroth looks very much like an angry teenage girl. I mean, he kind of does in the game too, but that is an incredibly femme-looking Sephiroth. They said, Magic's collaboration with Final Fantasy is part of the Universes Beyond series, where characters and memorable moments from other brands are inserted into the card game.
Oh, God.
This isn't the first time a shipping error has occurred in Magic the Gathering. In 2023, a store received boxes of March of the Machine Aftermath set months before scheduled release and opened them in videos on YouTube. In response, Wizards of the Coast sent private security company thugs to collect the cards, but that was in the U.S. So is there like a Brazilian equivalent? That's probably who's going to come. I don't know. So yeah, here's their official release. But here's the thing: Reddit's already posted all the cards. So if you want to know what's in it, there you go. I don't know if the Pinkertons can go after anybody in Brazil or not, or if they will. But yeah, again, this is their F up. Like, you'd think after it happened last time that they would have plugged the hole, but they keep getting rid of people at Wizards and Hasbro. So maybe there's nobody left, or maybe
it wasn't an accident.
Maybe it wasn't an accident.
So they even broke down what all the cards are, like besides the pictures. Here's like a breakdown of the cards and what they do. Complete spoiler. It's on Reddit. Oh, you know what? Now they're gonna come after you.
Oh, hell no. Just go out to Reddit. It's r/MTG rumors in the subreddit. The whole damn thing's already out there. So there you go, guys. Actually, damn it, I don't want to give Wizards my money, but I was kind of eyeballing this. I'm like, yeah, they look pretty good.
But see, you wouldn't have known that if you hadn't seen this.
I know. Normally, I don't buy Magic cards. I haven't purchased any Magic the Gathering cards since like 1999. But I'm looking at this as a longtime Final Fantasy fan. I'm like, I wouldn't mind having some of these just to have them, because
we call our dog Vivi.
Yes, our dog's name is Vivi. Yeah, so I'm kind of like, But if they're going to be dicks about it, exactly. Closed.
I'm just saying, because it's like you were actually didn't even know these existed.
No, I didn't know they
probably
existed.
Didn't, and you're like, oh, I'm interested, and then you're fuck you, kind of situation. I'm sorry for saying the F word so much today, guys. I'm just like in a mood.
Never mind. So yeah, I mean, like, this makes a lot more sense to me. I love Transformers, but it never made any sense to put Transformers in Magic. But this actually makes sense because at least it's fantasy related, but whatever. I don't play Magic. I don't care. I mean, to me, everything coming out of Wizards right now is kind of a joke anyway. So, but there we go, guys. If you get them, don't open them. The Pinkertons will break your fingers. The end. Right, we're going to wrap it up.
Yes.
All right. Please subscribe. We'll talk later.
Bye.